Hello all. In this video I'll be taking a look at two styles of MFT workbench clamps which are right now and for the next 2 days going for a steal. If any of you watched my review of the Enjoywood router sled in the background there, you may remember I was impressed with the clamps. So much so I mentioned I was going to pick myself up a pair of the MFT versions with 20mm posts. I did, and here they are, nicely packaged in the box with cut foam. There's versions of these that run in T-tracks and Festool and Makita pattern guide rail versions too. More on that in a bit. To go with them, Banggood kindly sent me these linear or inline clamps. I actually reviewed the W new version of these about 5 years ago. I'll be comparing these new and cheaper Duratec ones to them in a bit. Both the linear and lever hold downs will be familiar to Festool users, I'm sure. Let's start with the Enjoywood hold down clamps first then. As I mentioned, these are versions of the clamps that came with the router coping sled. I found them easy to use and the clamping force really good. Obviously these bench versions don't have the thumb screw at the back to adjust the height, as on an MFT top you just slide the stainless steel post further in or out of the hole to suit. Before getting into the 20mm post version I have here, I want to show you the other options available. First up, you have a 19mm post version, which will suit a lot of traditional workbenches and even the old B&D workmates. You also have versions like this. Like those on the coping sled, they feature a thumb screw rear for height adjustment and will run in a T-track, the 30mm wide ones with a 19mm slot, the miter track if you like, and the Festool and Makita pattern guide rail version. At the minute, all these versions are the same price too. The clamping foot has a nice high rubber content plastic protector, and the clamp body and lever is a tough ABS plastic. The posts are stainless steel, adding some reassuring weight. On these dog hole versions, near the bottom of the post is a line scored to indicate a safe minimum depth. It's at about 20mm I think. From that line to the foot, you've got a realistic work height of about 80mm. Fit in the 20mm MFT dog holes is really good, snug but not so tight as to be a pain moving up and down. They measured just about 19.9mm in diameter, exactly the same as my bench dogs. The grip or clamping pressure from the pair is ample, more than strong enough to hold fast, but no risk of over tightening that might damage the work or bench. Plus, they're genuinely a one-handed clamp, as you can hopefully see. No tricky balancing act getting the clamp to bite, and the lever is easy to operate, needing little force, yet, thanks to its cam, locks nice and firmly. They really are a joy to use and have likely become my favourite MFT clamp now. Here's some of my more typical MFT lever clamps, the ones you can also use with Festool style guide rails. This one is from Axminster. The faffing about getting it in position here wasn't an act for the camera. This is just what I caught trying to use it. Sometimes getting them in the right spot to apply all its force is a bit tricky, and a two-handed operation as this shows. Don't get me wrong, I still love these clamps and the screw down versions, and the Enjoywood hold downs aren't necessarily a replacement, more a complement to. Not least because the guide rail MFT style clamps offer more height for work holding, and the screw down ones in particular may offer more clamping force ultimately too. It's just that the Enjoywood ones are so easy, no faff, and I rate any tool or accessory that can boast that. Aside from the ease of use, one other advantage the Enjoywood ones have over the more usual MFT ones, and I accept that this might just be that my bench has perimeter timbers, but it's clamping near the edge of my bench. I have here a prototype backrest for one of my new chairs. I do this kind of task a lot for testing or finishing, having a component clamped to but overhanging the bench. Not only does this ratchet hold down make it near impossible by just being fiddly, needing 2 hands, but the foot under the bench is knocking on the bench frame, stopping me from getting it in a good spot. I can get the clamp foot on the work, but I'm having to lean the clamp over, which won't give the best hold. I could reach for a quick clamp off the clamp rack, but just look how straightforward it is with these Enjoywood ones. Outstanding. Backrest held fast, allowing me to work on it, and the clamps are quick and straightforward if I need to adjust. They're just such a good design. Like I said in the coping sled vid, given their plastic body and lever, I was initially quite dismissive of them, but I've come around big time. Plastic the body and lever may be, but it's ABS, the tough stuff your power tool bodies are made of. I've thought about wear on the plastic cam, where it meets and pushes against the foot, but it's practically frictionless and generous, so I can see no good reason why these wouldn't work and last a very, very long time. And the best news is that right now they're a really good deal. And by right now I mean if you're interested, you have a day or so from my publishing this video to nab them at this price. For a pair, any version, they're listed as £25.18 with £2.28 postage. If you want to get some, double check the version you're ordering. From the left you have the 19mm post version, then the 20mm, then the 19mm slot T-track version, the long 19mm T-track slot version, and finally the Festool and Makita guide rail version. How well they'd work for the latter, kind of having to work upside down, I don't know, but on my coping sled and on my 20mm dog hole versions I have no problem at all recommending them. If you've been watching Peter Millard's budget MFT bench series and been thinking of picking one up, these could be a good companion and save a decent chunk of change over the similar ones from Festool. Alright, so let's have a gander at the linear clamps then. Again, I have to admit to not initially being much interested in these. They've been on Banggood for a while, but, well, they just look like a very plasticky plastic in the picture, do you know what I mean? Thought I'd chance a pair to partner the Enjoywood ones anyway, and out of the box, I'm pleasantly surprised. The plastic body, branded Duratec, is again the tough ABS stuff, and the action of the clamping lever feels very different from my W new ones. Like, you can feel it locking even when not under load, and with an audible spring tension. It's a good sign. Here then is one of my original W new ones I got from Banggood a few years ago. Well used as you can see, and still working perfectly. One of the first differences of note is the star knob for holding them fast to the MFT bench top. The Duratec has a male star knob, whereas the old W new has a female. The W new uses threaded rod for the star knob and clamp. It's always bothered me a bit, that has. I tend to keep the threaded rod screwed in the clamp body, but on occasion it'll unscrew with the star knob and just fall out somewhere. So the W new has a slightly smaller diameter dog, meaning it will rattle slightly in the hole, whereas the Duratec has a much more snug fit at around 19.8mm. You can see how the mechanism works in the old ones. It'll be exactly the same in the Duratec, but it's sealed, so I can't see if they've done something like doubled up the gripper plates or used a heavier spring, which it feels like they have. I was in no mind to pry these apart unnecessarily to take a look. So like I said all those years ago about these clamps, I consider using the star knobs to secure them from below is essential to get the best functionality. If you don't, when you clamp, they'll just lift the work. To this end, I thought I'd actually prefer the Duratec star knobs that include the thread. They actually made it a bit of a pain to locate the clamp dog from underneath though. With the old ones, with the threaded bar in the clamp body, when you reach under the bench top, you can feel out for the thread, then screw on the star knob, no problem. It's not a deal breaker, but the old ones win here for me. Where the new ones win a point back is with the height of the clamping feet. On the old, the feet stand some 21mm high, the new ones just 15mm. This lower foot profile means they're more likely to be clear of work. In terms of clamping pressure, again, the new ones have the old ones beat. You can tell even before you clamp anything that the lever just moves the clamping foot that bit more. Mind you, clamping pressure isn't the be all and end all with this type of clamp though. It just needs to hold fast, which the old ones do. The new ones, with the extra foot movement via the lever and the extra clamping force, I had to be more vigilant about the work lifting as I tightened. It's hard not to appreciate the extra grip strength though, whether doubled up as here, feeling very assuredly held, or even with the single clamp on a smaller piece as here. The low profile also meaning I've got plenty of clearance for this 18mm workpiece, something the old ones wouldn't have allowed. In summary then, I'm still happy with my old W new ones, and I'm just as happy with these new Duratec ones. The extra clamping pressure is good, but something you have to be more mindful of to keep work flat. Just backing off the clamping foot a little before tightening solves the problem if it ever becomes one. I much prefer the lower profile feet on the new ones, that's a big plus. However, regarding the locking knobs, I think having the thread come down from the clamp body like on the old ones is a better solution. Just a bit easier to locate blind under the bench. They both have the same M8 thread though, so for me at least, I can mix and match. One thing the Duratec ones definitely have going for them is that they're so cheap at the minute. Just £10.68 for a pair with free shipping and from a UK warehouse, so should arrive pretty quickly. It's under £20 for a set of 4. Like I mentioned with the Enjoywood clamps though, this is an offer and you only have a day or so to take advantage of that price from the date of this video being published. It claims the RRP is £25 for a pair, but honestly, Banggood almost never sell at full RRP. If the price does go up, I'm told there's another offer period coming up in November, so if either of these clamps I've shown you here are of interest and you missed this sale, stick them in the watch list and before long they'll be cheap again. Just as a benchmark for these linear clamps, the W new ones I have are currently £19.84 for a pair, with £38.82 stated as their RRP. For the Festool originals, you'll be looking at between £70 and £100 a pair. Brings it into focus a bit, doesn't it? I'm sure for that money you could argue the Festool will have good longevity, but my W new ones have done 5 years hard service and not showing any signs of faltering, so I don't know. Let me know your thoughts or indeed ask any questions below. I think that about wraps it up, so I'll link the clamps in the description box below if you want to take a look. I hope you found this video informative. Please hit like if you did, sub if you aren't already, and as ever, if you made it this far, thanks for watching.